Okay, I think I have it sorted. I'm going to show you guys how to create a character in D&D Beyond. Open the app. Wherever it brings you to, just hit this gameplay bottom on the bottom right corner. Create new character. We're going to do custom. Okay. Go to standard. Here you can play with some names. All right. You can pick one. You can suggest some more. Lorenzo. Ooh. Let's just onto that. I edit that to Lorenza. Sounds a little more cool and exotic. I want you guys to select whatever we're using. We're going to use homebrew content, critical role content, non-core. Use everything except for these two little guys. Screw those guys. We're going to select milestone over XP. I'll explain why during our session. We're going to go to manual HP. Confirm it. Okay, because that way we can mess with our hit points manually if I need to. We will not be using encumbrance, basically saying you're carrying too much weight and can't run anymore. Or also ignore coin weight, because I just think it's silly to factor in the ounces that coins weigh. Hit next. Now, we're going to choose a race. Let's go with the classic. Let's go with Elf. Hi, Elf. And you can read all this stuff here. It'll tell you, every single race will do this, tell you what it does. She has dark vision, keen sense, proficiency, perception, Fey ancestry. What is that? It tells you here. They don't sleep, they trance. They automatically have an increase in intelligence by 1. And they get a cantrip from the wizard spell list. What's a cantrip? Well, it's a spell that doesn't cost you anything. Let's see. So we're going to scroll down. I want me to go ahead and pick my cantrip. See, it's all nice and highlighted in blue and junk. I'm going to pick Firebolt. Okay, if you want to know what that is, oh, what the hell is Firebolt? You can click through all of these and then just click down there and it'll tell you what it is, how it works, what kind of damage it does, and at higher levels what it does. I'm using it. Next. Next, pick your class. You already picked what kind of bipedal animal you are. Let's choose what you do for a living. How about Druid? Druids are pretty cool. Later on, at the beginning they're a little lame, but they get total BA towards the end. I encourage people to pick whatever sounds classy to you. This just tells you at 2nd level, 4th level, 8th level, so you can look forward to kind of things that you might be getting as you progress in levels and see if this is interested in you. Okay, we're going to add this class. Done. Because of that, I get to add 2 proficiencies. Boom. What am I proficient in? What am I good at? What did I practice? Let's say I practiced religion. Let's say I also practiced medicine. Okay, next. Here we're going to go ability score generation method. We're going to pick manual roll. Okay. Here is where fate kind of decides. We're going to go ahead and roll these imaginary dice. Now what's happening, so there's 4 dice popped on my screen. It's going to roll 4 d6 dice, 6-sided dice, drop the lowest number, and add the highest numbers together. I got 12 there. Right? We're going to drop that 2, so 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 3 is 11. You don't have to have nothing but 18s across the board. We're all allowed to be bad at something, right? So it kind of is what it is. Now, if you roll a nasty 7 and you want to just reset the group and re-roll again, I ain't going to be mad at you. But I think it kind of makes your character interesting. I didn't get a single good roll, but you know what? I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to put my most important thing is intelligence and then wisdom. I do not need strength as a druid, so that's my what you call a dump stat, something you just put it off somewhere. Other ones don't matter much, but at least give myself a little bit of health with the constitution of 12. Apply ability scores. Look at that. Boom, they're in there. Hit next. Okay. We get to learn an extra language. Now, whatever you choose based on your race and your class, you may not have all these delicious options. All is going to be different. Let's say that he speaks orc. She speaks orc. I typically make girl characters. You can choose a background. It gives you some extra things. Let's go with criminal, spy. Ooh, mysterious. Let's say I carry around a dice set with me. And the things you get skill proficiencies, deception, and stealth. Tool proficiencies, thieves' tools. Okay. I actually don't like that. Let's make her a folk hero instead. I'm going to choose some artisan's tools here, because that's what you get. Let's go with woodcarver tools. Why not? Next. I like it better. Now here, it's not highlighted blue, but there are two things you can click on. You only need to worry about one. Equipment. I'm going to pick, this is ore situation. Any simple weapon. Choose it. I think she carries. What does she carry? Let's see. She carries a hand axe. I think she also carries a sickle tucked in her belt. Leather armor, an explorer's pack, and a druid focus. Choose option. Choose druid's focus. I think that's just cool. That's just an aesthetic, honestly. Like maybe she carries a little rabbit's foot on her belt or on her neck, something for her to focus her magic on. Set of artisan's tools, one of your choice. Cartographer's tools. I think mapping is neat. Add starting equipment. Here's the important part. Be sure to go in and use your backpack. Wield your axe. Wear your leather. Wield a sickle. Next. Now we're essentially done. Go view your character sheet. Pooh, all in here. Look at that. I have a -2 to strength. That's going to be fun. All right. But have no fear. That's just how it goes. We're all not good at some things, right? Don't worry about it. I have 13 hit points, +2 to initiative. If I just swipe right here, I see things. The little dot shows I'm proficient in animal handling. Proficiency, what does that mean? See this little +2 up here? Proficiency bonus, prof bonus. So animal handling is really a 1, but because I'm proficient, I get to add 2 to it. Medicine, perception, religion, survival, all proficient. Swipe right again. This is my actions list, okay? I have a hand axe, and I have a sickle, firebolt, which is cantrip, an unarmed strike. And these little numbers in here, well, I'll explain that later. But essentially, it says what you get to add or take away to rolling something and what kind of damage it does should it hit. Let's scroll right again to inventory. Here's the things that I have in my inventory. Wow, look at all this stuff, man. I can add things later. Let's scroll right again. Spells. I don't have any spells. Let's look at spells. Let's see here. All these spells, I can just click on them and it tells me what it is. I don't have to disarm them. Okay, it tells me what it does. I know that I like guidance, so I'm going to learn guidance, and it tells me that I get up top here cantrips 1 out of 2, prepared spells 0 out of 2. Okay, so I get to pick. I'm going to start by cantrips first. If you click the 0 that I just did, it'll only show you cantrips. I like guidance. I think it's a cool one. I also see I want to build. I'm going to do shape water for sure. Okay, there's my 2 cantrips. Let me unclick that. Let me click first level spells. I get 2 of those. I know that I want to have charm person because that's the kind of character I'm imagining her being in my head. Detect magic. It's not the most commonly used thing, but man, is it invaluable. There we go. And that's it. I'll go back. Now look at my spells list. Look at this thing that is populated. Firebolt, guidance, shape water. These don't cost anything. First level spells. See these guys right here? Boom, boom, right? These are slots. Count them as that video I sent you as mage bullets. You have 2 bullets at first level. Charm person and detect magic. Once you use one of those spells, I will check that box off. You now have 1 bullet left before a long rest. Choose wisely. And that's essentially it. Especially if you have spells to add, make sure you go through that. Other than that, you're done. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.